Hi there, this is a video that's going to be talking a bit about smoke, the haze, the burning, Chiang Mai air quality, and giving you a bit of an overview about what's going on here out in the sticks south of Chiang Mai. To Mae Wang area. As you can see here, the undergrowth throughout this entire area across the forest here completely burnt out. So in the last weeks, this would have been alight, and you know, the line of fire would have just walked through, just rolled through this forest area here, and it's the same in many parts of this this farmland, which is not farmed but is forest. This is farmland over here. People have got orchards and they're growing fruits. Some of it, this is, I believe, a resort that's just over the road here, but there are a lot of orchards growing fruits, and on the opposite side of the road is wild forest. And unfortunately, sometimes accidents happen. You get a spark from a fire in a cultivated area, go into an uncultivated area, and it will just set off that fire and away it will go. Sometimes you've got pyromaniacs, and sometimes you've got these people that just want to search for something to harvest, to take to the market, to make a few baht. It is really that low level intelligence that causes a problem here. Hopefully you can appreciate what I'm trying to show you here. This is a forest national park. Actually, it's part of the national park area, and this is one of the park stations just up the way here. This undergrowth has large leaves that I'm going to walk through now, that are just bone dry, and it is so bone dry that it just takes a little bit of a spark just to ignite it and just make everything just glow. And of course, what you're going to get here is somebody throw a cigarette, somebody farming, somebody intentionally trying to help by clearing a fire break, and then that gets out of control. What I'm trying to explain to you here is that this undergrowth is so dry, and all it needs is for just a spark, and it will just go. Now, up around the corner there are bamboo culms, just bone dry, with large bamboo poles just sticking into the air, producing dry fuel. Producing a tinderbox environment, and that's what all of these forest fires are made from. In this area here, there's already been a little fire at the side of the road. It's not gone into the forest here. I wonder as to whether they've purposely burnt this side of the road to form a break. Maybe that's what this evidence is. But beyond there is just a tinderbox waiting to go. It's a bamboo forest. It's a dry, very brittle, dry forest. Let me just show you this. This is agricultural land that will be farmed by people who may burn their crop to actually get rid of the rubbish. But thankfully, these people on this land have not. But in situations throughout northern Thailand, throughout Asia, this sort of ground can easily be burnt by a farmer and then that spreads into the forest and up into the mountains and out of control, out of reach of the services that need to attend to the fires. Not all these mountain areas are available by track. You've actually got to tread through the forest to get to them, not on a hard surface by any means, not on a dirt trail even. It's just through burnt undergrowth. That's how you'd attend to the fire. So getting a fire appliance that people in the West may well be familiar with is just, just madness. You'd never get it there. Getting people there on the backs of motorbikes and trekking is the only way they can do it. And then there's the resource. Who's going to be doing it? It's such a vast area. How many people can they put into this area? So sometimes these fires go on for a long time without being attended to. It's interesting, since the first week of March, I believe it was the first, 2nd of March, the governments, the local governments of northern Thailand, Chiang Mai, Lamphun, Lampang, put a ban on burning. So the farmers have been precluded from burning their rubbish since that time, and it's only been a week, and I haven't seen a fire, a bonfire, a fire of burning rubbish. And consequently, I can't see any forest on fire either. I think the damage has been done, to be quite honest. If I look around behind the camera here, this mountain over here, this mountain range, which is part of the Lampang National Park, that was well alight when I was here around about 3 weeks ago. I'll put a link in the video above. The mountains were just, smoking. The fire was, engulfing the mountain. Today there are no fires here. I can't see any columns of smoke around, and that is really encouraging. Thanks for joining me in this video, which has been not complaining but just explaining about the haze, the smoke, the the dilemma that we face here with this climate that is so dry, and it just takes an accident, just takes a stupid action by somebody, maybe deliberately, causing a fire, for it to just ignite that tinderbox of undergrowth. Anyway, see you in the next video. Buddy Cup.